Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Time to take that walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Narrow Gauge Brewing Company. These guys are in Missouri. This is their Cloud City, and it is an American IPA coming in at 7.4%. That's what Beer Advocate says. Untapped has 7%, so let's see what's written on the label. It says 7% here on the can. Keep cold, drink fresh, recycle. Well, this was sent to me by Brandon C. down in Texas, and the note he wrote says received in trade. So hopefully he got one for himself. It did have a little plastic cover on here, a little snap cap thing, a holder, and it says 4/26/13. No, 4/26/18. So I'm assuming that's the canned on date. 4/26/18. Today is the 4th of June, guys. So about 5 weeks old. So fairly fresh. That evidently is how they're doing their dating. They're putting them on the cap here, and if they're putting one on every one, that's good. And the store's not breaking them off and selling them individual or snapping them out of this. That way you have no idea. So maybe it's not a big brewery, I don't know, don't have that information, but if they're going to be in this ball game, they need to get that little dating machine to stamp each individual can. So y'all guys know how I feel about that. If you're not the lucky one to get this, you're just SOL, unless they're not allowed to break them up into singles. So 7%, so Beer Advocate is wrong on their ABV, which doesn't surprise me. Well, like I said, Brandon C. sent this to me, so Brandon, thanks a bunch, my friend, my brother. I do appreciate it, and hopefully you got one for yourself and didn't send me the only one you got on the trade. The commercial description here on Untapped says, formerly called OS number 2 American IPA dry hop with Citra, Mosaic, Galaxy, and Eldorado hops. And that's it. That's all it says there. So we're going to get on with this one. This is the first beer of the day for me. So let's do it. Let's get it on. Let's pop a top on this bad boy and get it into the glass. Well, it's kind of hazy, not super hazy, but we shall see. Food pairings for this beer, guys, is your typical IPA food pairing. Cuisine is curd in a Thai, cheese with pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar. Your stronger cheeses, meat, poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I'll add grilled meat to that. Glassware to pint, becker, non tumbler, mug, stein, side Dell. I'm using my favorite tulip glass today, guys, and not recommended for extended cellaring. Drink them fresh. Drink them, getting hot. All right, right around to say a finger of head on that. Looks very cloudy, guys. Looks like an unfiltered beer. Looks like it may be New England style, if you will. Very nice amber color. Let's get it to the nose, see what we got. Really nice, juicy, citrusy. Hints of oranges, grapefruit, pine, and pineapple. A little bit of mango. Awesome hop aroma, guys. Very, very, very pleasant. Smells outstanding. Let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Brandon. Untapped has this at 50 IBUs. Pretty smooth. Very pleasant. A lot of juicy, tropical, a lot of fruitiness in this beer. With the grapefruit and the oranges and the pineapple and the mango. Very, very pleasant. That is very, very nice, guys. Well, let's get the back end poured here. We're going to swirl around, make sure we get all the goodies out of the bottom here. Very nicely carbonated, not over-carbonated. Very, very nice. Cloud City is what this beer is called. Very, very pleasant, guys. I'm sure the other half will love this, and I'll have to pry it out of her hand when I give it to her. Very nice. Well, let's run out of the fridge, let me sip on it, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Very, very tasty beer, guys. If it had a date printed on the bottom of the can instead of a stick-on price tag sticker on the little plastic cap and was available here, I would probably buy this beer, guys. Very, very tasty. Alcohol super well hidden for a 7%er. A lot of tropical fruit notes going on. Very pleasant, very easy to drink, not super bitter. 50 IBUs is pretty low for an IPA. This is a great beer, guys. It really is. Final chug. My only plus is the way they're dating it, guys. But they are dating it. But I'm just concerned if it's broken down into singles, they might leave a little plastic cap on one of them, and then again they might pop them out of that holder and stick them all on the shelf, and then you're absolutely clueless of how old the beer is. So, as far as I'm concerned, if we want to be in the IPA game, they need to have that dating machine, guys. I enjoyed this beer thoroughly. I think it's a 10 beer in a 9 can, so that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to give this a 95, guys, right middle of the road in the A category. Tasty beer, guys. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 4.23 in the exceptional range. I would agree with that, absolutely. And over to Untapped for our final check-in, they have it at 4.21. Also A numbers there. It's an A beer all around, guys. It's definitely a tasty beer. A nice example from these guys of what a unfiltered hazy IPA or a New England style IPA. I call these things juice bombs, guys. It looks like juice and got a lot of juice qualities in there. A lot of fruit notes going on there. So very well done, guys. If you've had this one from Narrow Gauge Brewing Company out of Missouri, this is their Cloud City American IPA, and Untapped is actually calling it a New England style IPA. I would agree with that. Very tasty. If you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.